Alrighty, we're back for another paint session this week, and I'm trying to keep it easy, but this one might be a little bit more challenging. It's entirely up to you. There's never any bad paintings. Everybody does it different. So I'm going to start off with a real pale blue. If you don't have pale blue in your collection, all you have to do is use any blue and just add a little bit of it, just a touch, to some white, and add, just keep adding until you get to the color that you would like to have. So I'm going to start off with painting the whole top of the canvas in light blue. Looks like I didn't mix up enough paint. I can't tell. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then we're just gonna use regular blue. Well, regular light blue. And you can mix it in. You don't have to wait for it to dry because it actually looks really nice when you're blending it. And then we're gonna bring the blue right down. So what I'm using right now is just like a medium blue. So we're just gonna bring the blue down. I like the way this is mixing in. It's really pretty. Very pretty. All right. And I guess I forgot to mention the colors that you need. I'm doing really well so far this morning. I'm having one of those mornings. Okay, so obviously you need a light blue and a dark blue and a really, really pale blue, which you can make with white paint and just a tad of blue. So we're going to add just a little bit of dark blue into that, doing a lot of blending today. We're just going to add the dark blue at the bottom and just kind of blend it in. Where'd my dark blue go? I think I'm going to use some more dark blue. And the idea is to not let it dry, just keep blending it, blending it, blending it. So that they're all blended in nicely. Of course, a little bit darker way at the bottom. I like the way these are blending. Looks very pretty. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is, if you want to wipe your brush off, you can either, well, you can dip it in the water, or you don't really have to, because we're just going to be doing a lot of blending today. So okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use a pink of your choice. It can be metallic, or it can just, or fluorescent, or it can just be like a nice, I just picked this nice pink, pale, yeah, pastel pink. And so right around the middle of the canvas, we're going to just blend some pink in. Again, don't let it dry, because you want to make sure that it's blending nicely. No, but I should get, you know what I should get is some of the, what do they call them again? Okay, so you can see how nicely that is blending in. You can also do sponging if you're more comfortable with a sponge. Again, that gives a really nice effect. So whether you're comfortable with your brush or your sponge, entirely up to you, whatever you're good with. And you know what? As a little added bonus, I'm going to put a little dab of yellow in that. You don't have to do that. You can leave it all those colors, but I'm just going to put a little dab of yellow. Again, something that's your choice, whether you want to do it or not. I'm experimenting here myself because I have not done this painting yet, but I'm going to add just a little hint of yellow in it. Okay, so again, you can just leave it the way you want, or you can get experimental, throw some yellow in there, like what I just did. Okay, and now we're going to just let it dry. Okay, the next thing we're going to do after it's dry, right in the very middle here, where you've got your pink, and perhaps if you added a little bit of yellow, we're going to take a ruler or whatever you have, and you're going to draw a straight line with a pencil. Okay, so you have a straight line right there. And the next thing we're going to do, this is why I'm saying this is a little bit of a challenge today, is you're going to draw almost up to the line, but not quite, a little bit below. So what we're going to do is we're going to do like a triangle shape. So you're going to draw another line. Make sure that they're spaced the same amount apart. So if you can see here, it looks like it's about 1.5 inches. So do the same on that side. So don't connect them fully. Okay, so you got something similar like that. And we can kind of join it up here, again, keeping below the line. Okay. Like I say, this is an experiment for me too. Oops. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it right there. Okay, so what we've got is a dock. And so now we're going to paint the dock. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to paint the dock. I'm using like a beige color here. You can use a light brown. You can use a dark brown.